There we are.
Dad, look, before you go toasting anyone, there's something Taylor and I would like to
No,
say.
you know what? I'm not going to skip this toast. I've been waiting for this for a very long time. Today, I'm very happy to announce that Thorne and Brooke are no longer together.
Did he tell you that?
No, actually, he didn't. He came home from Italy with a new wife.
What?
Thorne married Macy.
That's great.
I think it is, too. But that's not all. Sally Spectra calls your mother and me, and she invites us over to Thorne's house. And of course, your mother's very concerned because she's afraid that Thorne and Brooke have been together in Italy. I cannot tell you the effect it had on your mother when she found out that Thorne and Macy are now married. She asked me to help her stand up. And then she walked. She walked over to Macy, and then she walked over to Thorne.
Great news. Great news.
Listen, wait. I want to thank you. What I asked you to do in Venice was a lot. And the fact that you two did that for me and for your mother, I'm very, very grateful.
Look, Dad, on top of all this, there's something else we have to talk about. About Rick.
What is it?
We can't really get into it here because he wants to tell you himself. He's waiting at the house right now for the family.
Brooke? Yes, Kimberly, what is it?
I take it you haven't seen Rick.
No, I've been very busy.
Something has happened.
To Rick?
To Rick and Amber.
What do you mean?
Their marriage is over.
What?
The secret that Amber has been keeping from all of us, I know what it is, and so does Rick. It's horrible, Brooke. The worst possible thing you could imagine.
How am I gonna tell my family about this? God, what this is gonna do to them.
What are you gonna say to them, Amber? What are you gonna tell the Forresters?
The truth.
I know that you want to do what's right. But by admitting that you took my baby and told your husband that it was his, I think you need to speak to a lawyer first.
Lawyer?
Amber, you can get into a lot of trouble for what you did.
I know. I deserve to be in a lot of trouble.
No. You have suffered enough. Let Rick handle this with his family. You are not in the right frame of mind right now to stand in front of a firing squad. They will rip you apart.
I'll survive this, Becky. Maybe a couple of weeks ago, I wouldn't have, but I'm a very different person now. I have to do this. For Rick and for myself. I have to take responsibility for my actions. And the only way to do that is by standing in front of those people and facing the music. I'm going over there now.
Tell me what it is. Tell me what Amber's been hiding from us.
No, Brooke, Rick needs to be the one to do that.
But you said he is going to leave Amber.
He already left her. He threw her out of the house, Brooke. Believe me, she's gone.
Oh, I'm so thrilled. I can't believe this. You're happy, aren't you?
Part of me is. But then, again, to see Rick like this, it...
Oh, I know. I'm sure this wasn't easy for him, but he never did love Amber.
This involves a lot more than just Amber.
It is the baby. Where's Rick right now?
At Stephanie's place. He wants to talk to you, Brooke. You and the rest of the family.
Okay.
Hello?
Rick, it's me.
What do you want?
I just wanted to tell you.
I don't want to hear what you've got to tell me. I don't even want to think about you, Amber. Just leave me alone.
I am not going to let you go through this alone.
Do you think that there's a chance in the world that I want your help, your support?
You need it, Rick. I am the one who got you in this mess, and I have to be the one to get you out of it.
I don't want your help. I don't want your sympathy, and I sure as hell don't want you anywhere near my family. You're a virus, Amber, a cancer. Do you think that I actually trusted you? I must have been out of my mind. Just stay the hell away.
When are you telling your family?
Today. And if I were you, I'd get out of town. Because they're gonna hunt you down like you wouldn't believe when they find out what you've done.
I don't care. All I care about is you having to face it by yourself. Rick, please don't put yourself through this. I know what this is gonna do to them, and you shouldn't have to be the one to lay this on them. It wasn't your fault.
No, Amber, it wasn't. It was yours. And yeah, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna rip their hearts out to lose that little boy. You wanna do something good for the family, for me? Don't ever call here again. I have lost so much because of you. Just go away. Go far, far away. I never want to see you again.
He's telling them today I have to get over there.
I'm going with you.
Becky, this really isn't your battle.
They're gonna want to see the baby, too. Especially Stephanie.
Stephanie. God, what this is gonna do to her.
She was closer to the baby than anyone, except for Rick.
Closer to me, too. That's gonna be the worst part of all of this. Looking at her in the eye. Standing there and telling her I was lying all along. After everything she did for me. I mean, standing up to Brooke and her abuse, supporting my marriage to Rick, and convincing the entire family that I should be given a chance. She was my rock. God, how I betrayed that woman.
Amber, you know how sometimes people have an initial reaction and it's really bad? And then after a couple of days go by and they've had time to think about it, they're a little bit calmer, they're more reasonable.
Becky, there's no way this family is ever going to accept this. They're too close to Rick and the baby. And Rick. Think of the humiliation. Standing in front of his brothers and his parents and admitting to them that they were right all along. After everything that he has said to them, telling them that I was a good, decent, wonderful mother.
You are good and decent, and you are a wonderful mother. Look at this child. He is happy because of you. You and Rick.
of me and Rick. It's all over now. But not yet. There's still one last thing I have to do. Rick needs me today. He doesn't know it now, but he will when he's standing in front of his family. I am the one responsible. Let them lash out at me, not at him.
Have you heard about Rick?
Yes, Regent Taylor just told me.
You knew about this?
We talked to Rick earlier.
So what's going on?
Rick would like to explain it to all of you himself.
This is my son. Don't play games with me.
Brooke, I'm his father. I didn't know about this either.
Oh, right.
You think I'm lying to you?
Yes, of course you're lying, Eric. Isn't that what you do best? Lie, deceive, manipulate. That's what you did to me in Venice. I don't know how the three of you can sleep at night.
Okay, please, let's not do this.
Come on, Taylor. You're just as bad as
Brooke,
they
this
are.
is very serious. Listen.
Excuse me. Yes, this is Rick. Yes, son, what is it?
Is Stephanie with you, Dad?
No, she's not, but your mother is.
I'd like you guys to come over now.
Are you all right?
No, Dad, I'm not. Please come as soon as you can.
All right, son. We'll be right there. All right, come on, let's go.
Dad, you should take Taylor with you.
Did Rick ask for Taylor to be there?
I think he's gonna want her there.
Well, he has his mother. He doesn't need some quack psychiatrist. Look, I'll see you over there.
You should really take her along.
All right, I just don't want this to turn into some kind of a battleground.
Dad, you don't really know what you're getting into here. We do. It'd be best if you had a professional there.
My God, what's he gonna tell us?
Something shocking, I'm afraid. And I think it's gonna be hardest of all on Mother.
All right, come on, go with me.
I'm still not sure you should be a part of this. This is about the baby. This baby. You're right. They're gonna want to say goodbye to him.
Besides, with little Eric there, maybe it'll stop things from getting too out of hand.
They have to feel free to express themselves, Becky.
To a certain degree, yes. But they're losing a child that they love. They're finding out that he's not part of their family, that he's not going to be living there anymore. Things could get ugly fast. Having little Eric in the room, the Forresters will at least try to control themselves. I hope.
You're protecting me.
Yes, you need that. I don't think you have any idea how this is going to come down.
Try not to think about it.
Well, you better. Can you imagine what these people are going to be hearing?
That their son's marriage is over. That he was fooled and tricked. Oh, and then there's the fact that their grandchild isn't really theirs.
And there's a grandson that's buried somewhere out in the desert that is.
All of it covered up. By me. The woman that they mistrusted from the very beginning. How much can a family take before they lose it altogether? Let's just get out of here before I lose my nerve.
Come in. Kimberly. How are you doing?
I'm worried.
Seems to be going around.
So you know about...
Rick and the baby, yeah, I know what's going on, all right.
Oh, pretty soon, so will everyone else. I just wish I could be there for him right now.
Well, maybe you should be.
I would, but he didn't ask me to be there.
Maybe that's just Rick wanting to do everything by himself. You know how he is, Mr. Responsibility.
Mr. Responsibility. No, and look where it's gotten him. A broken marriage would be the death of his child. And none of it was his fault. And now he has to hurt the people that he loves the most. I mean, how does he do it, Ridge? How does he do it when he's hurting so badly himself?
Sweetheart, how are you?
Not so good, Mom. Did you get a hold of Stephanie?
She's at physical therapy right now. You want us to wait for her? We can.
No, Dad, I can't wait. I've got to talk to you guys.
All right. Son, whatever it is, we can help. I mean, we can handle it as a family.
We know that you and Amber are having problems.
It's a lot more than that, Mom. Something happened in Venice, something that I never expected. Something so terrible that I think about it and I still can't believe it. I mean, when Amber and I went there, for the first time since we've been married, I thought we had a chance. You know, I trusted her. I believed in her. I never wanted to get married. But, you know, things were changing. You know, we were talking, we communicated, we were honest with each other. At least that's what I thought. I was wrong. Amber wasn't being honest, she'd been lying. Ever since the day our son was born, it was all a lie. There's no easy way to tell you this, Mom. Dad. But what Amber told me in Venice, I told you I didn't want to see you.
I had to come, Rick.
Well, you wasted a trip. Now get out of here. I mean it, Amber. Go!
You heard him, Amber. Please, just leave.
I can't do that. Mr. and Mrs. Forrester, I am the one who should tell you what happened because it was all my fault. And you should hear it from me. There's something you should know. Something that I did to your son. Something unforgivable.